We are live from Northview. It's The Late Show with your host, local comedy legend, Leland Klassen.
That's nice. That is nice. Thank you. Thank you so much to our viewers at home and our fake audience here tonight. Thanks for making me feel so welcome. We're gonna hear big round of applause for the band. Aren't they fantastic? You're gonna hear from them a little bit later. Andrew and Kendra, AKA the band.
AKA.
I like it. See, things are coming together. This is wonderful. We couldn't afford a full band, so we just got a keyboard and stuck it in an old piano. That's all we could do. But it's worth it, I think. Yeah, this is gonna be great. Great show. These are crazy times. Am I right? Let's be honest. Is anybody else flipping through the book of Revelation to see what page we're on? It's kind of like, this seems familiar. I don't know. These are crazy times. I'm rusty as a comedian. You get on stage. That's how you refine the skills. But I'm rusty. I haven't done it. Well, March was I was it in March. March till now. I did a little bit in September, but other than that, March till now. That's like 9 months. That's 9 months. I gave birth to an unemployment baby. That's a lot. And I'm rusty. And you know what else? Thanks. I appreciate that. In rehearsals, Andrew didn't laugh at one thing. Now he's excited. I am rusty, though. You know what else I'm rusty at, I realized? Earning an income. Also not as good at that, I've found. You know what messed me up about COVID? The thing that messed me up the most was hearing about Tom Hanks getting it. Not that he got it. It's just when he was describing it. Do you remember that? Like it was right in March, like early on. He was like, well, I just felt kind of achy. Woke up one day, just kind of ached all over and kind of had a sore throat. So Rita and I went and got checked, and sure enough, got the COVID. And I was like, hold on, are those the symptoms? Because if those are the symptoms, I've literally had it for 8 years now. That is literally me every single morning. That's scary stuff. I'm a super spreader, potentially. I apologize in advance. I didn't know I'd been carrying it this long. I had no idea. I'm a hypochondriac too, so that's been tough during the COVID. I seriously have it like 3 or 4 times a day, right? I'll just be, honey, did you hear that? I think I got the Rona. Let's go. Oh, hang on. No, I was clearing my throat. It's fine. Whew. Did you hear that? It's back! I don't know, it's been hard. That's what I'm trying to tell you. But Dr. Bonnie has changed. Masks are mandatory now. Hey, Dr. Bonnie. Is there not a better person who could be giving us the bad news than Dr. Bonnie, right? She can say the worst things in the world, and just the way she says it, it's just so soft and so... Right? She's like, okay, so everyone in BC is going to die. It's like, oh, yeah, she seems nice. She seems pleasant. I'd like to have coffee with her sometime, 6 feet away. But the mask, she put the mask. Here's the thing about the masks. I'll say this about the masks. I'm going to be positive. I choose to be positive about the mask mandate. There's positives about the masks, right? Like that guy who you've been wanting to tell for a really long time that has really, really bad breath, he knows. He now knows. You can see it when it happens to him, right? They're just like, yeah, it's you, buddy. When I did a show in September, there's these old guys in the back, 3 of them in the back. They were handing Tic Tacs the whole show, just back and forth to each other. They had never smelt how bad they'd been before that. There's negatives though. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. There's negatives to the masks, right? Now you never know who's a real ninja and who's not. You ever go to Walmart and you're like, this is the lowest budget ninja movie I've ever been in my life. That woman is not a ninja. I can tell. There's no way she could do a front flip with her strawberry mask on. There's things, I don't know what you guys, but there's some times with the mask doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense to me. Like for example, getting on a plane. You get on a plane, they're like, okay, in order to get on this plane, I'm going to need to see two things. You're going to need to be wearing a mask, and I'm going to need to see some photo identification. Yeah, wait a second. Show up there. Okay, so I kind of look like this. If you just kind of see, just kind of cover that up. That's me. The bank is another one. Bank. Sir, I cannot help you until you put on your mask. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. Here we go. All right, so if you go ahead and fill that up. Been out of work for 9 months, so you're just gonna, hey, sanitize your hands. I don't want to catch COVID. I just want the cash. That was a gun.
It's nice. It's a nice gun.
Thanks, appreciate it. My parents are. So when it first happened in March, everything got shut down. My parents' neighbors, they reached out to me on Messenger. They were like, Leland, you need to talk to your parents. They're not taking this thing seriously enough. They're going to town all the time, and you got to talk to them. So I was like, all right, I'll talk to them. So I talked to my mom. I was like, Mom, Betty's concerned. They live on a farm outside of PA, right? So Prince Albert, Saskatchewan. So they live out a ways, right? And so I was like, Mom, Betty's concerned. You guys are going to town all the time, and she was like, oh yeah, there's no traffic. It's amazing. They were so excited they get our errands are getting done so much quicker. They were so excited about it. But I was telling Betty after I was texting her, I was like, listen. My mom and dad, honestly, they've been practicing social distancing for like 50 years. So they're going to be fine. And heaven forbid if something did happen to them, I have been out of work for 9 months, so I could use the money. I just said I didn't want something to happen. I'm just saying if it did. My dad's 85. Is that 95? What if I said 95? My dad's 95. My dad is 105. He's 115 years old. Let him go. Here's the one thing we for sure need, though, is we need some regulations when it comes to the masks. I'm a small government guy. I don't want government in anything, but we do need some regulations when it comes to masks. My mom decided, I guess she was bored in March after going to town. The errands took way less, so she had more time on her hands. She was making masks, and they were not up to par. They were not. This one she sent me, she sent us a big box of them. This one was a cutout sock. It was a sports sock that she cut out, and you could tell it was like one of those white sports socks. It had the heel was darker. I was like, is this Dad's sock? I would rather catch COVID than my dad's smelly heel sock. Thank you very much. But let's get the show rolling. Let's enough of me talking, right? The band. You got some Christmas tunes to kick us off, don't you?
We got some COVIDified Christmas tunes.
You've COVIDified the. Oh, okay. Excellent. Then let's do it. Let's hit it. Let's get the show rolling. Band, hit it.
Let's do it.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas from 6 feet away.
Yes. Wonderful. That was COVIDified.
It's nice, right?
But that was an American song.
Yep.
6 feet.
One and a half meters just didn't quite.
One and a
roll off
half.
the tongue
Yeah, that doesn't roll off the tongue as much.
Yeah, that didn't fit.
It's 6'6" is 2 meters, right? Did you guys know that?
Oh, is it?
Know that.
I think that's why Canada's been doing a little bit better than the U.S. That extra 6 inches.
I would attribute it to that, yeah.
You're like the straight man? Do you know who Ed McMahon is? Do you know the... Yes, sir. You are correct, sir. On Johnny Carson? No? Doesn't ring any bells?
Isn't that like from the 30s or something?
It's way back there. Yeah, you weren't born yet. Thanks, band, for making fun of my age. Appreciate that. All right, we're going to get the show rolling. We got some great guests. I forgot to mention the guests we got. I should have done that when we were standing, but let's do it right now. Give him a big round of applause there in the house. Jeff Bucknam. Dr. Jeff Bucknam is going to be on the show. And also Ezra Cote. Give it up for a Cody. We got guests from New Zealand and Kenya. This is an international show.
A little exotic.
Very exotic. Here's the thing we've been doing here at Northview, as you guys know, and some of you viewers at home know this as well. We've been branching out, doing a lot of online content for you. Well, we decided to step up our game even more we said that's not enough. We gotta. A lot of people watch the Netflix. The Netflix. I always put the in front of it. It's my age, I think. I just have to add the in front of the Google. Those kinds of things. You're watching the Netflix. We decided to build our own platform here at Northview. We're not messing around. We're our own platform with our own original content. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm introducing you to Northflix. There it is. Northflix. It's going to be good. I'm excited about this. I'm going to just put those down there. One of our first programs was a documentary. It was you've heard of the documentary Social Dilemma?
Yeah.
Well, we've got the Mennonite Dilemma.
Ooh.
Yeah. Which follows the tale of a Mennonite man who is offered free dance lessons. So that's his dilemma.
That's a dilemma.
Yeah, we are developing a reality series that follows the day-to-day in and outs of our very own pastors. We called it Suits, but they all refused to wear suits, and so we just didn't want to call it khakis and wrinkly button-ups. It just seems
It's more fitting.
It's more fitting, but it seems like they don't care. We've also got a show called the Masked Singer. I'm sorry. Masked Singers. It's just the praise and worship team during COVID. I mentioned documentaries. We got another one. Follow the behind-the-scenes documentary of all the hard work that has gone into the exciting new building project in our new movie, Mission Impossible. All right. That was great. I like that. I'm feeling a connection here now. Not with Kendra. She seems angry still. We've put here's something that you guys might like. We put together a compilation of Pastor Mark Birch's best sermons in a series we call Curb Your Enthusiasm. So
Appropriate.
Well, by the way, we also have Downton Abbey. We've got Downton. Oh, hang on. Sorry, it's a BBC production. I just thought it was one of our new campuses.
That's a real show. You're thinking of Downtown Abbey.
Downtown. It's the Central, right?
Downtown.
We had a reality show about the pastors' wives all lined up.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it was the Real Housewives of Eagle Mountain. But we had to cut it. We had to cut it because none of them live there. But the Real Housewives of Matsqui Prairie just doesn't have the same ring to it. You guys didn't like that as much as you like the Eagle Mountain joke.
Yeah, that one's sold.
Just not the Matsqui Prairie. Oh, I got this upside down. We didn't forget about Christmas either. Everyone's, it's Christmas. That's the time. The Christmas movies. We also have a Christmas movie it's an original Christmas movie starring our very own Jeff Bucknam. We call it The Grinch. So, Grinch stole Christmas.
That's actually him.
That's him.
It's actually him.
It's a big budget movie, you guys. It's a big...
A lot of makeup.
And we are super excited about our new sitcom starring our Abbotsford campus pastors, Darcy Kuhn, Greg Harris, and Joshua Scott. And we called it 2.5 Men. So, in fact, I think we have a clip. We have a clip of the show at home there. Enjoy this. I can watch that all day. That was just Joshua dancing. But I like it. All right, that is Northflix. Watch for that, ladies and gentlemen. It's coming to a screen near you for the low price of $16.99 per week. We're changing up the system a bit. Yeah, well, it costs money to
Weekly,
make these.
that's fine.
But I want to bring some guests up here. I want to get this show rocking and rolling along. So before we go any further, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for my first guest for tonight, Jeff Bucknam. Give it up for him.
Dashing through the snow, no mask on my face. O'er the field we go, coughing all the way, COVID positive, so I should be be at home. What fun it is to miss all this in quarantine alone. Jingle bells, I can't smell, jingle all the way.
Wow. Yeah, the band, everybody. AKA the band. That one was a little dark.
'Tis the season.
'Tis the season. Welcome, Jeff.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for coming on the show.
Yeah, it's my job.
I know, but still, I'm still glad that you
Appreciate it.
didn't shirk
They
your
just
job
put it,
today.
they put it on my calendar, and I'm like, oh, okay.
I'm going to put a whole bunch of. I'm going to find a way to put stuff on your calendar all the
You
time.
should. Yeah.
Take me for lunch and stuff. Oh, I guess not now.
No, I can't take you for lunch, but we can, I think, walk apart from each other, like, what, 6.5 feet or whatever?
6.6.
With the mask on?
Yep.
Yeah, good times.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
So how you been doing? What's going on? Thanks for dressing up in the jeans and.
Well, this is as good as I do, as you know. I realized the other day that I haven't tucked in a shirt for a long, long time. And it's occurred to me that the jeans with the coat with the shirt untucked was something that went out of style in about 2001.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Because that's also my go-to look.
Yeah, I don't care.
I noticed as I was putting on a suit, when I tucked in, that was the hardest part of the whole thing.
Yeah, it's uncomfortable.
It is.
I don't like it.
Man is not made to.
Well, I work from home, but
shirts.
most of the time these days I just stay at home. Seriously, I just wear my jammy pants all the time.
So you don't tuck those in.
Nah, sometimes I don't wear pants at all.
You know what? There's a lot
Especially
of viewers,
during my sermons.
There's a lot of viewers at home that are doing the same
There's a
thing.
story about that, actually.
So, and now you've just given them wide open, like, oh, I can keep doing this?
What's he wearing down there?
Now, every sermon you do, you're going to be hitting a real serious point, and they're going to be like, I wonder if he is wearing pants.
Yeah.
Do you think he was joking?
No. I'm sorry.
That's okay. We'll probably just edit it out. I would imagine the censors, they're gonna take half the show off the air, trust me.
If they're going to edit it out, can I tell you my story about when I didn't have pants on in the church and I didn't?
Oh, sure. Kendra's like, no, the band is not as...
Okay, so we used to have an office. So right behind us here is what's called the green room now, and it used to be a bigger office. We took it over. It was a thing called Checkers.
I was around for that. Yeah, the diner.
Anyways, diner. But we had to co-opt it because we needed to move out of our offices while we were building the new ministry center. So we were in there. And it was the first kind of experience we had in an open office, and I was sitting in the corner. And after a sermon one day, I had to change my clothes because I can't remember why I had to go out to.
Did you soil them?
No, I think it was summertime or whatever.
That would up the ante of the story.
No. So I just waited. There was another guy who was in the corner, and I said, "Is there anybody?" And he looked out the door and he said, "No, it's good, just quick." Okay, and apparently he didn't look out the front door.
You were still sitting. You were at
No, I was standing up.
Oh, okay.
And then I was looking for
I don't know why I'm trying to get more visuals.
swim shorts. Yeah.
Seems like a bad idea now that I think about it.
I was looking for my swim shorts, and I grabbed them, and right when I grabbed them, the door started to open, and in came a couple of young women who used to be in my leadership, they were part of my young adults ministry, and they came in, and as soon as they opened the door, I jumped in my chair and pulled myself right close to the desk. Dude, I got nothing on, right underneath, just a shirt. And one of them came over to my desk and was like, "Oh, hey, how's it going, John?" And she's sitting on the edge of the desk, and I'm like, I seriously started to sweat.
Oh, yeah.
"Oh, no, how you doing?" "Great, John, it's great. Well, where are you headed?" You want to come with me?" She said. "Want to come with me? My friend outside wants to meet you." "Oh, no, she doesn't."
No, she doesn't. Not right now. Right now, she does not want to meet me. Yeah.
Yeah. So I've learned not to take my pants off in the church.
How did it end?
She ended up leaving, and the guy who was sitting in the corner had the hardest time the whole time not laughing his head off because he knew it. And as soon as she left, he was like, "Dude."
He wasn't trying to help you?
No, I was like, "Dude, this is the time for you to get them out of the room."
Yeah, wow. That's disturbing.
It is disturbing.
I don't know if I want to ask any more questions about what you've been doing.
Yeah.
But Christmas is very different this year. We
Yep.
had a very different Christmas. But we're doing the drive. Are you gonna do anything with the drive-through?
Yeah, I'll be out there. I hope.
Pants on? And,
Yep, pants
good.
will be on. I still am trying to get them to let me be in a sumo suit that's dressed up like Santa or not.
A sumo?
Yeah,
suit
as a
dressed
church,
Santa?
it's always really awkward because you're like, we all know that the Santa thing is, some people get really frustrated and think, oh, it detracts from Jesus, but most of you don't know, many people don't know, that Santa actually, St. Nicholas supposedly punched Arius, a great heretic, out in the face during the heresy trials for Arius. So
He just up and...
yeah, he clocked him. He was so mad.
This is the guy that gave to all the children?
This is the gifts to all the children, bowl full of jelly and all that. Anyway, so we were going to try to do something with sumo wrestling involving both Santa and Arius, or something to that effect.
And you want to be in one of the suits?
Oh, I want to be Santa because he's the one who gets to punch Arius every time. And I was going to put like Ezra into the Arius suit, so each time I could just jump on top of him each time and crush him.
So it's kind of like it's historical.
Yeah.
It's theological
when you
and
come
historical.
when you come to church in our drive-through, you're going to learn things. It's like that Hamilton projection, right? Like there are people who are like, I never knew.
I never knew that he rapped. Okay. That's probably not what I should have got from that. This was a kind of a tradition, doing the Christmas here. And I've been told by several people that you were involved with some shenanigans.
Oh, yeah.
Like you used to prank people, right?
Well, we did so many Christmas services that I would get just tired of it. Sometimes when you're doing 6 services, you actually forget which service it is and whether you've said something before.
Right.
And usually the middle ones are just, you feel like you're kind of on a robotic, approach. And then when you get to the last service, you're just so happy it's over. And so as soon as I would finish speaking, I'd go behind and I would find, we used to have a curtain here and the drum kit right out here.
Oh, okay.
And you could walk all the way along the back behind the curtain and I would get water bottles and squirt guns and I'd just squirt the drummer and the piano player and everything.
I always thought the drummer was
Did I ever get you?
No, it's pre me.
Oh, yeah.
I always thought the drummer was just really emotional. He'd always look like he was crying. I was like, wow, he's really
He'd get
getting
really
into it.
irritated.
Really sweaty.
What's going on?
Really sweaty, yeah.
I also would stand, one of the things I do still is when you go through the back here, it's really dark, your eyes have to adjust and it gets really dark. I often will stand just by the door, right by the dark section. And when people, they go right next to you and they reach for the door and I just reach my hand out onto their shoulder. And so I keep trying to get them to scream during this service.
Right.
I had pretty close on a couple of occasions. Oh, what are you doing? They'll say.
I find it so fun that you try to sabotage the services all the time. I did not know that about you.
I do.
That's funny. I want to do something here.
Okay.
I know because of COVID, we're doing online events like this and some other things, and that's great. And I think it's awesome what we're able to do. But eventually, we gotta bring people back.
Yes.
And the fear is, talking to some other churches and things, they say the fear is that we don't know if everybody's going to come back.
Right.
Well, I have come up with some ways to bring people back to church.
Okay.
Yeah. And in fact, I made a top 10 list.
Look at you with your top 10 list.
Top 10 ways
Trademark.
to bring. Do you have music for that? Can you give us some kind of piano keyboard? Top 10 ways to bring people back to church. Okay, well, I should have just not asked. We shouldn't have cheaped out on the band. That's all I...
Well,
You know what you pay for.
The drummer would have done something, but we couldn't get any drummers. They said, no, Jeff always sprays us. So top 10 way, can you give me a drum? Can you give me a, here we go. Number 10. Forcing Pastor Jeff to say positive things about the Canucks. There we are.
yes.
Number 10. You know what? Let's get you doing it with us. Would you be into that? To do
They're
the top
awful
10?
though, aren't they? The Canucks? I'm sorry. They're just
No,
really bad.
you're missing the, okay.
Oh, is that a...
We're trying to bring people back to Northview.
sorry. They're
Top
great.
10 ways to bring people back to Northview.
Oh, they're so good.
Underneath, it was taped underneath your seat. Now it's fallen.
Oh, yeah.
If you could just grab that,
Okay.
I'm sure I'll get in trouble for making you crouch.
Oh, here you go.
So, do you want to do the number 2 or the number 9?
Oh, yeah,
sorry?
yeah.
I should
Number
say
9.
number 2. I forget how to count.
you wanna do the
Is it
number
10 and then 2? I can't remember.
Number 9.
10 and 2, that's driving.
Number
That was
9
driving.
of the top 10 ways to bring
Here
people
we go.
back to church.
Top 10 ways to bring people back to church. Number 9.
A no shower zone.
Oh,
What?
nice. That
What does
resonates
that
with me.
mean?
An area where you don't have to shower.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's
Because they're
funny
used
now.
to not showering. Hey, I wrote these, okay? So don't make fun of them. I wrote them.
Okay. Number 8.
Wow.
Do I get to do 8?
If you want to do number 8, yes.
Okay, number
eight. In the top 10 ways to bring people back to Northview.
Vindone teaching us Australian sayings. Right. Good as gold, right as rain.
Right as rain. Crikey. Number 7, in the top 10 ways to bring people back to Northview. Can you...
Replace the seats with sofas for napping. Oh, you
go.
wanted me to do the...
Yeah, that's fine.
The sofas for napping. Do that again. Replace the seats with sofas for napping.
I regret this segment like 100% now. Totally, I should have tossed this one. But anyway, number 6, the number 6 reason, or way, Pajama Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
There, somebody's excited about that. I think that was Ezra. Ezra's excited about it in the back. Number 5, you want to do number 5?
Sure, number 5 of the top 10 ways to bring people back to church. You provide remotes so people can change to a different church's sermon.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, Kendra like that? Yeah.
She does it already anyways.
Boring.
Depends if Mark Birch is preaching or not, you know?
Ouch. Well.
Oh, you're not going to like the next one then. Number 4 on the top 10 ways to bring people back to Northview, less Mark Birch. A little bit embarrassed on that one.
But great segue.
But the staff in the fake audience behind the cameras didn't like it. Do you want to do number 3?
Yeah, number 3 way to bring people back to church, bacon.
Bacon.
Just bacon. Just bacon. I was a little too quick on it. But,
you were.
Bacon.
It's all in the delivery.
I know I'm doing it right.
Bacon. That's Wayne Dahl. Wayne Dahl is going crazy at home right now. He's already getting his jacket on to head to church. All right, doesn't matter. Do you do number 2, and then I'll do number 1.
Okay. The number 2 way of bringing people back to church is a pause button for potty breaks. That would be that'd be actually quite interesting. Hey, can we take a break for a minute? I gotta
hang on. I just noticed that well, maybe it's my age, but I can't even sit through a sermon anymore.
Yeah, me neither.
I've literally gone 4 times since we started the show. I got a system. Don't worry about it. Top 10 ways to bring people back to Northview. The number 1 way. There he is. Yeah. Scott.
I'll get him.
Oh, my Lord.
Oh, I love that we did the whole clip again.
Yeah. It's on repeat.
Oh, that is a beautiful thing. Oh, all right. Are you having fun?
I've had a great time. This has been lovely.
Let me ask you this. Has it been better than you thought it was going to be?
Yeah, I actually thought it was going to be really boring.
Thank you. Well, we got more show. I'm excited to bring up our next guest. You may have seen him here on this very stage, and if so, you've probably seen him sweat. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together all the way from Kenya, via Abbotsford, Ezra Cote. Give it up for him.
Deck the halls within your bubble. Fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season when risk is double. Fa la 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 la. Don our PPE apparel. Fa la 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 la. When we sing,
We put the lives of those around us, especially the elderly and the vulnerable, in peril.
fa la 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 la.
There we go, the band. AKA. I got uncomfortable at part of that song. I didn't know where it was going. PPE.
At least it rhymes.
Personal, what does it stand for?
Personal protective equipment,
Right.
I think.
Yeah, and that's like masks and such. Anyway, Ezra, I'm sorry to ignore you. Thanks for coming on the show.
Yeah, I felt a little ignored there, but, I'm excited to be here.
I see that. I see you
You see
donned a
the-
sweater with a...
With a little fireplace right here, Like this is awesome.
It looks like a little fireplace baby. Yeah. That's what it looks like.
You know,
He's got one in the oven.
what can I say?
All right, Jeff, let me do the jokes.
What?
No, I'm kidding. That was fantastic. Thank you.
I'm so glad to be here. You know, this morning I woke up, I was so excited. I'm going to be sharing a stage with you. I was shaving, and I actually nicked myself.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Out of excitement.
Oh, brother, like being on stage with the legendary Leland Klassen. I mean,
I know you're not making fun of me, but it still feels like it.
No, I'm not making.
Like I know you're being sincere, but it's still
really
hurts.
being sincere. I mean, it takes a while for me to get ready. You know, when I go to bed and then when I wake up in the morning, I'm all wide-eyed. You know, I'm just looking weird and everything, and so I have to stand in the mirror trying to make this look this. I mean, rather than describing it, let me show you. There's a picture.
Oh, you got a picture? You brought your own picture?
Yeah,
oh, wow. Wow.
So that's me in the morning. And so it takes.
You also shaved your hair, I guess.
Like, I mean, it just grows. It grows, and so it takes some time for me to.
A lot of face cream.
5 o'clock shadow.
A lot of face cream.
But it's good to be here, man.
Thanks for being here. I thank you both for being here. I always notice, and that's why I want to get you guys to play a game a little bit later. But you know, when you guys are doing sermons, you always take shots at each other.
Yeah.
Like I thought I would take some shots at Josh and Mark Birch.
Yeah, it's good.
And it's good, because they never get it, because you guys always tease each other. Is there an actual rivalry?
Between Jeff and I?
Yeah.
Yeah, he knows I'm better than him.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So it's not really a rivalry.
It's not a rivalry.
It's just.
It is what it is.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Of course.
Makes sense to me. Also, this is what I want to ask you. I'm sorry, I'm using your time at home, and I apologize, but I've got to get this info. You used to play soccer too, right?
I used to.
Like you were pretty good. Jeff has even said it, and he's the guy that makes fun of you all the time.
Yeah,
he says you were up there.
Yeah, I was all right. I played soccer, but I had a very strong call to vocational ministry.
Oh.
And so.
Hey. Don't bring the show down. Don't bring the show down. Okay? Let's keep it light. Keep it light.
Oh, okay. I went into pastor mode there, did I?
Yeah.
Were you getting a little convicted? Okay, there you go.
You always do it to me, Ezra.
You know, that's why I'm better than Jeff.
Okay, I do want to ask this. So now you guys have traveled together before too, right?
Oh, it's been fun.
If he's a prankster here at church, does he also prank you guys at all on the road? Has he ever done anything to you there?
We had gone to, I forget where we were, and we had one of our former pastors, he's no longer here. So we had finished.
Oh, you meant he's just not at the church.
He transitioned.
He didn't pass on.
No, he didn't pass on, yeah. Anyway, so.
I don't know when you're going to bring it down, so I just assume.
That's right. Anyway, so we had gone into our rooms and grabbed our stuff. We're going for dinner.
Yeah.
So this guy left before us. So Jeff and I left our room and we're going downstairs and we find this hotel key, you know, it's this card. We see a card on the ground and we're like, I wonder whose card this is. It might be a buddy's card. So we just decided to pocket it. We went for dinner, we came back, and then our friend, colleague decided to do something else. Jeff and I came upstairs. And we're like, oh, remember that key? Let us check if it's his room key, remember? Yes. So we opened, and we just tested his room, and the door opened. We're like, this is awesome.
This is a gift from the Lord.
This is such a gift.
The Lord gifted you with the perfect prank.
So we walk in, close the door. Jeff goes behind the curtain, and I just go behind the wall, and then we wait. And Jeff is giggling, and I'm just excited. And so my buddy walks in, shuts the door. He thinks he's all alone, but we're in the room. And then he comes around the corner, and wah! Oh, it was good times.
And that's why he's no longer a pastor here.
He's like, I've had enough. I can't.
Oh, it's good times.
Tell me that you had something happen to you on the road. I remember hearing this story from probably it was an unofficial source.
Oh my goodness.
Tell you know the story I'm talking about, right?
Yes, I know the story you're talking about. Okay, so we had traveled to around November. A whole bunch of our pastors travel to a city in the United States. There's an organization called ETS, Evangelical Theological Society. It's a really big conference. So at the end of one particular day, I was tired, I was just exhausted. I decided to make my way to a hotel on my own. So I left Jeff and the other guys in
You were sick of
the
them.
conference. Yeah,
We get it.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
So anyway, so I walked by and I was like, man, I really need to use the facility. Need to use the bathroom. So I get to a hotel, we're probably 5th, 6th floor, so I decided, you know what, there's no way I'm waiting for the elevator to go all the way up.
Can't chance it.
No, no chancing. So mezzanine floor, so I go to it's about 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. So the moment we get
This is a very detailed story.
you need the details. So I'm like, I gotta get to the bathroom, but my phone is paying, so I'm busy looking at the messages on my phone, and I'm going mezzanine, and the bathroom is right there. I walk right in, right? I just look up and, I walk right in, and I find a stall, get in, lock myself in, there we go. I'm checking my messages. I'm not even there 2 minutes. And the place was all quiet. I hear the door open, so I'm like, oh, there's someone else? Okay. Fine, that's okay.
Not uncommon.
Not uncommon. But the sound of the person's footsteps was unfamiliar.
Oh.
Because it was kind of like high heels.
Oh boy.
Talk, talk, talk. And I'm like, that is a strange dude.
It was a member of the band Kiss. Is that where the story's going?
Maybe.
Okay.
So there I am in the stall now. Of course, I'm holding my phone, put it down, like, what's going on? And so, you know, when you're seated in the you can check through this.
Oh, how creepy that must have been.
I'm checking, and all of a sudden, whoever walked in, they were by the sink facing the mirror in front of where I was.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing curly hair.
Okay.
And I'm like, this is not good.
Yeah.
Because I'm in the ladies' bathroom.
Yeah.
So
High heels,
I
curly
tuck
hair.
in my feet because you could see my shoes. Like, this is a dude now. Oh my, and now I'm sweating, like, what's going to happen? The door opens again, the next person walks in, I'm like, there are 2 of them. So they finish, these 2 ladies, and they leave. Oh my, I was out of there like a bullet. As I was exiting, there was another lady coming in, I almost bumped into her, and I said, excuse me, and I just ran.
Oh.
I took off.
Like, what do you mean, excuse me? Like, is that, did you give her the attitude so that she would?
Excuse me.
Oh, okay.
And I took off. And I'm sure she was wondering, what in the world? So there I was, I took off, I get to the elevator, I'm pressing the button, come quick, come quick.
Yeah.
It came, in I go, and I'm like, oh, this is so embarrassing. I gotta talk to my wife,
Oh, no. No.
You remember I put the phone down?
Right.
Where was the phone?
He's
in the
you
stall.
did this motion, I believe.
So I come back down to the mezzanine and I stand in the corner, and now this whole foyer area outside the bathroom is full of women.
Oh, no.
White women. So I'm thinking, how am I going to get
Hey,
into that bathroom?
why does that matter?
I know.
Just, let's focus the story. Let's
of
not
course.
bring...
Why does it matter? So I'm sitting there thinking, how am I going to, like, what am I going to do?
Oh,
like, what story am I going to tell here? So I decided, forget it.
I would just say the truth.
I was hiding in
I don't know why you
was hiding.
I was hiding in that stall.
I don't know why that wouldn't be your first thought. What story can I come up with that'll make this okay?
Anyway, so I go back down and I go to the front desk and I begin to tell them a story. Like, this is what happened. I went upstairs. I wasn't thinking. I was tired. Did they believe you? Walked into the... Did they believe me? Yes. I mean, So he dialed a lady to come down, one of his colleagues. She goes to the bathroom and then comes and looks at the phone and looks at me. It's kind of like, you nasty guy. So she gives me this... She gives me my phone back.
Nasty guy.
My. Like the look said it all.
Oh man.
Yeah, it was one of the most memorable experiences of my life. I will tell you that.
And that was your last Northview trip. They haven't sent you out since, right? Is that why?
They haven't sent me out since.
Yeah.
I told these guys, man, they howled and howled for a long time. It was a good laugh. I wasn't laughing though.
You weren't.
No, it wasn't funny.
Well, it makes for a great story though. That was very good.
Oh, man.
I did enjoy that very much.
I'm sure you did.
I want to pit you guys against each other, but before I do that, I kind of want to pitch something to both of you guys. I've been working on this a little bit. I feel pretty good about it. I feel like we should have a Northview like online shop
Okay.
and sell some Northview merchandise.
Swag.
Some swag, some Northview swag.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
But very specific to Northview. I feel like this is going to be a good thing. So here are my ideas. I'll just put them out there, and you guys tell me what you think. So the first idea I have is a workout video, sweating with Ezra. There's the sweating with Ezra workout video. Comes with a free Ezra sweat hanky. So that's.
Is he wearing a fish?
Just think it over. You guys can help price it.
You do sweat a lot when you preach. Like, seriously, it's pretty bad.
You know the lights in this building.
You're doing good right now.
Oh, no, like I'm not preaching right now.
Right.
I'm not convicting you yet. So
I mean, you
told
started
me
to.
calm down.
I saved you from sweating.
You told me to
You're
keep
welcome.
it light. So there you go. I'm keeping it light. But I really like that picture. Look at me. Oh, man. Yeah.
Yeah, those are your original hankies, too. Also, I was thinking of this, custom pastor masks. You get the real faces of the pastors.
Jeff's smiling.
They're all smiling except for Mark, it looks like. Is Mark not smiling?
He's just grimacing.
Actually, you get the lead pastor, the hip campus pastor, and the senior. Those are the three models that we have. Here's another very important these days, hand sanitizer. We call this the Northview killer.
The Northview killer.
Yep. That's nice. It's been getting really runny these days. Have you noticed that? Ours is going to be better viscosity.
Oh, that's a big word.
I barely got that word out. I think I messed
Word
it
of
up
the
too.
day,
Viscosity.
viscosity.
No, viscosity. And this is important, I believe. This one is going to be a big hit. The Dr. Bonnie megaphone. If you really want to belt it out in a soft, non-assuming way.
Hey, you guys. Hey, you guys. Shut down everything, buddy. You don't need to work, Leland.
This work thing has really gotten you worked up.
Well, I'm sorry to bring that on you. Guy has been working for 10 months straight. Sorry to bring you down, you guys. Here's another one it's the In Good Company mugs. We're trying to, but honestly, we're giving them away. Nobody wants them. Well, you know what? We might even throw some cash in if you take them off. Nobody wants them other than Greg Harris. That's the only.
Oh, Greggy.
Is that show still on? Is that? That's funnier than anything.
It wasn't renewed.
It wasn't renewed.
It just wasn't renewed.
Okay,
yeah.
so it won't be on Northflix. That's, by the way, to those people at home, not a real service.
Northflix?
Just want to be sure, Northflix is not real. I don't want people sending in, when can I get that? I really want to see the Mennonite dilemma. This is important. The care department is really concerned about those folks who might need some extra encouragement during these times. And since we can't get to people in person, we have an app. We've got. This is my idea. To plan to develop an app that encourages you writing your own home. We call that the VIC app. Vic reads poetry, inspirational quotes, or you can just have him laugh at your jokes. So.
That's so good.
He's always there for you.
That is so good.
And this is probably my favorite, and something that I'm definitely interested in. I've noticed that this whole COVID thing has kind of aged me a little bit, and so why not look younger if you can with the Joshua Scott collection, Forever Young, anti-aging cream. You'll be so excited that you will. No, I'm kidding. That's a little too much. All right, you guys ready for this game that I've been talking about?
Yeah, love
Let's
it.
play.
Did you guys, by the way, in merchandise, folks at home, go ahead and let me know. Did you like it? The band? Did you like? Would you buy any of that?
She's so excited. You can tell.
All right.
I take that Vic app any day.
The which?
The Vic
Vic
app.
app.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
app.
So here's what we're gonna do.
Sure.
It's called. Now some people call it the Whisper Challenge. We're calling it lip reading.
Okay.
So here's the thing. When you put your headphones on, you're not going to be able to hear, and we're going to give you some phrases, and you're going to have to guess. And I was going to time it, wasn't I? Yeah, I'm going to time it. I'm going to use the clock up ahead there. I seem to have. There it is. I put it under my. Never mind.
Oh.
So who's up first? Who wants to go first? Oh yeah, it's in the back here. I forgot to tell you that. Somebody must have instructed you.
Yeah.
So let's have Ezra, why don't you put yours on first, and Jeff
So,
will...
so I'm supposed to try to, no, he's supposed to try to read my lips.
That's correct.
But he can't hear a word. Can you hear me right
Okay.
now? Can you hear me right now?
He can,
you hear me
yeah,
right
now. We can turn the
Okay,
music on.
so-
We're working it.
So he can't hear us at all?
Just hold on.
How long was that story?
All right, do you see your list there, Jeff?
I do.
All right, let's start. Is it running? You can't hear anything? Can you hear me? Okay, so Jeff's
Okay. So he's going to try to read my lips. I'm going to speak it out loud.
Just do your first one.
My first one's Little Drummer Boy.
This troubled boy,
It's very close.
Close. Little.
Diesel,
Diesel.
little
Drummer.
Little
Drummer.
He had it.
little strapper.
He had it. He's going back.
Drummer.
Little
Drummer. Little drummer boy.
boy is the last one, but
Little drummer boy.
little
Drummer.
strapper boy.
Strapper?
Little drummer boy. Drummer.
Oh, little troubled boy.
Drummer.
Has he not heard that?
Oh, drummer.
I don't know. I feel like this was. I feel like this was cheating.
Okay, sorry.
But that's all right. Yet with 14 seconds, we're giving you a minute each. I forgot to tell you, and they're Christmas related. I probably should have given you the information.
Yeah, okay. Christmas related.
My first time doing the game.
Yep.
So I'm still on?
No, now you can take it off, and he's going to put his on.
Okay.
And yeah, you see your first one? Christmas related.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, can you hear
hear
us?
me?
He can't hear us.
Okay.
Go ahead.
The first Noel.
The first Noel.
Oh, wow.
Rocket.
Wow.
Wow.
That was, we haven't even started the clock. That's
I know.
how fast.
I'm winning.
That's because
Okay, here's
an
my
enunciator.
Okay, my next one. Sleep in heavenly peace. Okay. Sleep.
Sleeping.
Sleep.
Slipper.
Sleep.
Slip.
In
Slip in.
heavenly
Oh, sleep in heavenly peace.
Oh, wow.
Got it.
Wow. You know,
Okay.
we were talking about, I was saying the Christmas ones might be too easy.
Okay.
I feel like it is.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, they're going. They don't care. Just go ahead. They're having some fun.
Yeah, we're having some fun.
Sorry, I
Okay.
didn't mean to interrupt your fun, Ezra.
Yeah. Baby, it's cold outside. Baby,
Bubby.
baby.
Maybe.
Baby?
Maybe.
No. Baby.
Baby.
Yeah.
Baby.
It's.
Baby is.
No, it's cold.
Baby is old.
No.
Baby
it's
is old?
Cold.
Yoda.
Baby.
Baby.
Yoda is old.
I told.
Cold. Mm-mm.
Baby
it's
is
cold.
Baby, it's cold outside.
Yeah.
Baby is old.
You guys you're running through these so well and so fast.
Okay.
But let's see with this next one. It's a little more.
It is a little bit
more
harder.
difficult.
Okay, here we
What?
go.
A little more difficult.
Okay, put
Okay,
your
a little more
headphones
difficult?
on.
This next one is.
Okay. Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
Nice.
Grandma.
Grandma got
Run
over
by
a reindeer.
reindeer.
Yes.
Oh wow. Not even a hesitation. You guys, you're
We're
like
killing it.
It's like you're one here. You know?
Oop.
You're just in sync.
Okay.
Is the music going? You got it? Thanks. All right, here. This one is going to be longer, I think.
Ice.
No, do the whole thing.
Hi.
Don't do this
Hi.
one at a time.
The whole thing.
I
Nonsense.
I want a hippopotamus.
I was. See, it looks like you're saying I was a poopy pants. Oh my gosh.
I want a
I want a-
hippopotamus. I want
I want
a hippopotamus.
I love how Jeff leans forward when he's.
a poo poo. That's what.
Hippopotamus.
Sorry.
Honestly,
I
Ezra,
want
even if I heard it, I wouldn't be able to say what that is.
Hippopotamus.
With your
a
accent.
little poo poo pants. A little Pottery?
Hippopotamus.
What is this? That's the poo-poo.
No, hippopotamus.
Impopo.
Not impopo.
Improper.
No.
Impapa.
I want a hippopotamus for Christmas.
I want something for Christmas.
Yes.
But you can't, it looks like poo-poo pants to me.
I want a pooper pants for Christmas.
I want
I want
a hippopotamus.
I want a...
Oh, we're over. I forgot. I was having so much fun.
Oh, a hippopotamus!
Oh, he got it. He got it. Technically, you didn't get it in time, but I wasn't even paying attention. But one more. Let's do one more each because I feel like
The music is loud here.
Okay,
So
ready?
good.
Here we go. Jingle all the way.
Sing along the way.
Jingle all the way.
Sing or
Jingle.
single.
Jingle.
Say
Jingle.
take all.
Jingle.
Hey, by the way,
Ja. Jingle.
Jingle all the
You
way.
jingle all the way.
you got it. Wow.
All right, last one for me.
Last one.
All right, last one.
I think, but I will say this. I think Ezra got every one of Jeff's. Right? It was just this last one that didn't.
Okay.
Go ahead. You don't care. He doesn't do it.
'Tis the season to be jolly. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Tis
Six.
Tis
Yep.
the season.
Six.
The season.
30,000.
The season.
So it's just numbers, this one. It's just Christmas
The
numbers.
season.
That's it.
Tis the season.
Say that's it.
No. Tis the season
Sing the,
to
dude,
be,
it doesn't, this,
to be jolly.
you mean
Jolly.
Jolene?
Jolly.
6:37.
Jolly.
You meet Jolene.
Julie?
No.
Absolutely correct.
Tis the season
Lift the,
to be jolly.
7 seconds.
Tis the season
One.
be
Oh, buzzer.
fix the signal for Joe.
Should I let him go?
Dude, I
Should
don't
I let
know.
him?
I have no idea.
That's okay.
It's not
We're
even
over
close.
time.
Am
We're
I
over
done?
time.
No.
Hey,
What is it?
'Tis the season to be
Oh,
jolly.
you weren't even close to that. Tis the season. Everything he does is,
no, I was trying to use my face.
yeah.
I love how the more he enunciated it, the
Yeah.
harder it got for Jeff.
Yeah. It sounded crisper, but it didn't look
Tis
any
the
better.
season
Yeah.
to be jolly.
I'm so glad we did that because I wanted to see you guys do that, and now I can die. That's all I ever needed in life. Thank you so much, you guys, for being a part of the show today. I do want to remind folks at home that we got some Christmas events and things happening. We've got the they're up there. Thank goodness. Join us online on Christmas Eve service is dropped. Oh yes, the Christmas. That's right. I messed this up in rehearsal. And so good thing we rehearsed. So I wouldn't mess it up again. So anyways, join us on Christmas Eve as the service is dropped at 3 p.m. That's the way the kids say it. It's dropped at 3 p.m. And also we've got the Christmas Eve drive-through where Jeff is going to be in a sumo suit, I'm hearing. Hopefully. So check out our website and social media for more information on all that. And have a great night. Thank you so much for being a part of this. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.